Hallo und willkommen zurück zu 100 Line Last Defense Academy. So, es geht weiter. Ich habe schon wieder so oft so gesagt. Und nochmal, es geht weiter. Band Adam Troops, time to rise and shine. Es ist sehr viel in der letzten Folge passiert auf jeden Fall. Was wir bei der Second to Last Defense Academy wieder waren. Nigo war wieder da, hat sich in die Luft gejagt. Dann wurde die normale Last Defense Academy angegriffen, nachdem wir wiedergekommen sind. Und danach ist der Supreme Commander aufgetaucht und hat es ein Ultimatum gegeben. Ja, ne? Super, ich liebe es.
Get ready for your 88th day of active
Into
service
service
here
at
at
Last Defense Academy.
Prepare to spend another day
Nee,
enduring
ich
the
hab
unendurable
heute nichts
and
mehr. Es
suffering
tut
the
mir leid, Siri.
insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future
Es
greatness.
ist immer noch dieselbe Aufnahmesession von... Wartet. Seit Folge 19 ist es dieselbe Aufnahmesession, wollte ich nur gesagt haben. And barbaric enemy. Yup. Maybe it was the exhaustion from all the fighting, or maybe it was because of everything I heard the day before. But that day, I felt less than great from the second I woke up. It seemed like the others weren't much better off either. According to Ima, who was going around checking everyone, we were all pretty deep in recovery mode. After noon had passed, we got together in the cafeteria. Uh-huh. Inside the cafeteria, everyone wore gloomy expressions. Come on, everybody, what's with the long faces? I had so much on my mind. I couldn't really get any sleep. Same. I'm a chronic insomniac, so I'm actually having more fun than ever. Shouldn't worry about anything the enemy says, that's just what they want. Trap or not, it's the kind of thing that disturbs your soul to hear. The idea that we'll die too in the end, I mean. Not to mention the all-out attack that's coming. An attack like nothing we've ever seen before. Ja, ich halte mir jetzt mal die Nase zu wegen dem einen Mal, wo im Bus war. Isn't there any way for us to win? Nope, not at all. We're so totally doomed. Why so serious? Enough pissing and moaning. We just gotta do what we gotta do. That's right. We'll find a way. Right, Takumi? Yeah, we have to. What are all those peasants on the satellite doing while all of this is going down? You'd think they'd send us reinforcements. There's nothing they can do. We need Hemo Anima to fight the invaders. But the fate of all humanity hinges on this battle, right? I wish they'd lend us some support. Yeah, couldn't they at least reach out? If I could talk to my family, I feel like I could keep going. And I want a proper explanation of what's going on here. They tell us about what's inside the defense room. We wouldn't have to threat what the invaders are saying. Maybe they think we're all screwed too. That's absolutely not true. We have everybody's trust and support. Oh my god, enough already! Able to take any longer, Karua slammed the table as she sprung to her feet. We're fighting for all of these people on that artificial satellite, and they're not lifting a finger for us. They can't do anything, not even offer us explanation or a call from our families. They really have left us here to rot, and I say screw them and screw humanity. Easy, Kurara. It's going to be okay. It's true. If we're humanity's hope, then this shouldn't be happening. Huh? Eito, had been silent this whole time, finally spoke, but with a downcast expression. Eito, what are you saying? I've been wondering about this since yesterday. All of humanity fled to the artificial satellite. Do they care about us anymore? Huh? He must have said something similar earlier, didn't he? We might just be decoys that allowed humanity to escape to the satellite. At the time, I was just letting my imagination take a depressing turn, but it's no longer a possibility we can deny in its entirety. That can't be. Damn it! Ah. That was Gargo's turn at the table instead. Hang out to scream toward the sky. Hey, say something to us, anything! Can't you see we're fighting for you guys? Is anybody listening? We're in seriously bad shape here. Tell us what we're supposed to do. But his voice just echoed hollowly throughout the cafeteria. Damn it all. What the hell is going on? Ich hab keine Lust mehr mit der Nase zu halten. The cafeteria was enveloped in silence after that. One person after another left, as if trying to escape the deafening quiet. Just like everybody else, I returned to my room without a word. After that, I stayed cooped up there for the rest of the day. Dong, ding, dong. Well, das ist ein Tag. Mehr weg. These soldiers, time to hit the hay.
You never know when the
Invaders
invaders
might
might
attack,
attack,
so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night. Ich liebe diesen Mann. Even after the nighttime announcement, I just kept turning the same things over in my head. I couldn't stop thinking about what we discussed this morning. Really the hope of mankind? Is the enemy speaking the truth? Despite knowing I'd never get an answer, I just kept thinking about it. I was lost in a spiral, the same thoughts swirling round and round. And so ended the 88th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 89. So. Dong, ding, dong. Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
Get ready for your 89th day of
Active service here at Last Defense Academy. Ich kann es nicht nachsprechen, weil es immer anders macht.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Do the impossible.
Be ready to give your lives
Das
to
ist
protect
alles.
our beloved school from the vile and
Barbaric enemy. So. Hydration check, by the way. Guess I'd better go to the cafeteria, although I'm sure it's going to be depressing again. So, ich gehe raus. Ist jemand da? So, that's Gaku. Gaku was looking up at the artificial satellite from the roof, screaming and yelling at the top of its lungs. You guys are cowards! How dare you evacuate without us? At least give us a call or something. We're out here fighting for you guys, but you're not even looking at us, are you? What do you have to say for yourselves? Und ist sonst jemand da? Ah, sonst sind alle in ihrem Zimmer. Naja, nicht alle. Second Academy und Darumi und wer noch? Okay, doch nicht die ganze Second Academy, was laber ich? There are fewer of us than usual gathered in the cafeteria. Is everyone for today? Seems so. Sorry for Mr. Aotsuki to not show up, considering how much he loved being around us. I bet he's agonizing over it all by himself. He's like that. Yeah, the serious pessimistic type. Total opposite of my outgoing party girl, the holy Jumanji sort. I had no idea your sort was like that. But shouldn't we discuss this together? Not the disgusting dung beetle like me should worry about living on, but... We have 5 more days, right? There's nothing to discuss. So running with me and falling into that trap. Like I said, we can't fall for their lies. Well, I do agree, but I very much understand the distrust everyone is feeling for the people on the satellite. We didn't come here to fight voluntarily after all. It's absurd to force us to do any of this. After hearing the people who made us do it already went and took shelter without us, it's disheartening. I want to run away from this too. But if we back down now, everything we've done up until now will have been for nothing. We can't let that happen. Everything we've done up until now would have been for nothing. I suppose for Nozomi, that includes everything her mom did too. Yeah. Isn't it too late to reopen the debate about whether we should fight or not? Didn't we have a similar conversation when we first got here? That's right. This whole back and forth makes me feel like we've gone back to square one in the final hour. If only Sire or Miss Shizuhara were here, they'd force us to power through, I'm sure. If Moko were here, I bet she'd get everyone fired up. Things have felt gloomy ever since we had that conversation. Well, I guess that's only natural. To finish our breakfast in near silence, we all went to our room. Well, to fight or not to fight, it's actually the same thing we were worried about in the beginning. Who would have guessed we'd be racking our brains all over it again at the very end? The next order detective Supreme Commander's plant is certainly a threat, but the people on the artificial satellite would at least talk to us. We'd be able to keep the faith and fight on through it. We'd be able to believe that a happy ending was waiting for us on day 100. Hey Kara, you're up there too, right? Can't you find a way to contact us? Free time. Your signature level has increased. Na. Aber hey, die anderen Wir können noch Time spenden. Die Sache ist, ich habe gerade keine Lust auf Skirmishes und alles, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Aber, so, das müssen wir upgraden. Oh, das war zu viel. Jetzt kann ich Ato nicht upgraden, oder? Shit. Ich kann es eh nicht machen. Ich muss wieder auf eine Expedition gehen. Da fehlen mir die Linguistics für. Okay. Dann machen wir den Move +1. Überall. Sonst. Das fehlt uns überall noch. Falls ich genug Dings habe für überhaupt. Mein Gaku benutze ich ab und zu, ne? Kako hat es. Dir fehlt es noch. Counter-Strike. Und jetzt ist schon auch fast alles weg, ha? Das ist unnormal, ne? Ja, jetzt hat's jeder. Außer die nicht da sind, ne? Library. Ja, dann lesen wir mal das Zeug, was mir fehlt, ne? So, Report Card. Literacy. Kann ich Literacy noch irgendwie hoch machen? Book and Study. Linguistics. Word of Two. Social Studies. Exploration. I tried reading this book today. Everything there is to know about the Tokyo Residential Complex. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a fortress within an all-weather dome. Its size is roughly 390 square miles. It is mankind's sole residential area, based on the 23 walls of the old world city of Tokyo. Some 500,000 people live peacefully under a roof that shields the sky. On the surface, society operates under capitalism that encourages the free market, but the wealth gap is rather small, and in practice closer to communism. The Tokyo Residential Complex's governing body is the Tokyo Residential Complex Administration, whose members inherit their position. The predecessor of the Tokyo Residential Complex, blah blah blah, was completed around blah 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 years ago. The sponsor of the construction plan was blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, who was blah 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 at the time, set up the blah 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 project to protect mankind from blah blah blah. With the SWAT enemies, blah blah blah, and blah blah, they blah blah blah, a coup d'etat. Blah 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 blah. That's censiert. Ist praktisch unreadable now. War das Dings Project gemeint haben? Dass die da evakuiert werden haben? Exodus, Project Exodus. Well. Das ist nicht gut. Ja, let's spend some time with Nozomi. Miss Kirifuji. Talk to Nozomi. Nozomi, what are you doing here? I was making some medicine. Kyoshika was walking while half asleep and fell down the stairs, so I want to make an ointment for her bruises. Wow, it's great that you can make medicine by yourself. Did you learn this from your mother? Not formally, but I naturally absorbed some of her techniques. It's always watching her do research, after all. So Nozomi got her knowledge of medicine from her mom. After spending some time together, you understand Nozomi better now. Card's wishlist has been updated. Dong, ding, dong. Hitty soldiers, it's time to hit the hay.
You never
Know when invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night. Danke. That time again, huh? In the end, we didn't come to any conclusions today either, and as always, we didn't hear anything from the satellite. At this rate, please, someone tell me, if we keep protecting the school, everything will be fine, right? It's not true that we're going to die in the end, is it? Somebody, anybody, tell me. And that's right, him. He said he was an invader. So then, is he an ally? If he is, maybe he can tell me something. I wonder if he knows anything. But I don't know how I can see him, or even where to find him. You're really on our side, then show yourself again and tell me. Tell me how we should get through our final days in the school. Of course, nobody answer my whining, please. The night grew deeper and eventually I fell asleep. Day 90. Wow, wir haben es 90 zu 90 geschafft. Ich sollte wirklich bingen. Oh mein Gott.
Troops, time to rise
Oh
and
nein, da
shine.
sind Hiroko und Moko auch noch. Und der alte Ima.
Wowee! It's your 90th day of active service
Du bist
here
hier
at
Last Defense Academy. Und ich trinke Wasser. Wahrscheinlich habe ich schon mal Hydration Check gesagt.
The time humanity has longed for is
Almost
almost
upon
upon
us.
us. We're really in the home stretch now. It's been a long and arduous road. But since you've made it this far, I just know you're gonna be
fine.
In 10 days, you'll have your happy ending. And all of you will become the heroes who saved humanity. Well then, everyone work hard together and keep those spirits up.
Wow, weißt du, wie du das machen kannst? Ein bisschen Polana Species Zero. Forget victory. We're still wondering if we should even keep fighting. I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. We need to have another discussion soon. Niemand draußen. Oh, und wo sind alle? Was? When I got to the cafeteria, only Nozomi and Tsukumo twins were there. Is nobody else coming today? Seems so. Everybody's understandably conflicted. Should we surrender? I really don't know. I don't understand the value of this planet anymore either.
Yeah.
Soul back and forth about whether or not to fight makes me feel like we've gone back to square one in the final hour. Well, it's what you'd expect after being forced to fight a war without knowing why. I wish Sirei could have told us. Who is Sirei now? What is everyone doing? Enemy's all-out attack could come any second now. They might need more time to organize their thoughts. No matter how much time they spend thinking, we still only have one choice, right? We're the only ones who can protect Earth and humanity. I know, but I understand why everyone feels conflicted. Just like every other day, there's been no word from the artificial satellite. I do think it would help to firm up everyone's resolve if we heard from them. But if we let the enemy's words mislead us and run from this fight, everything we've been through will be for nothing. Moko's death, Hiroko's death, and the loss of my body too. That's right, all of it, everything. Death of Nozomi's mother and her feelings too. The enemy made that proposal precisely to throw us into this confusion. And by doubting ourselves, we're playing right into their hands. It's okay, I'm sure everyone knows that. But it's just going to take some time to accept it. Just trust them and hold on for a little longer. I feel like the others are avoiding me. Huh? Ever since yesterday, whenever I try to talk to someone, they won't even look me in the eye. I can only assume I've done something to offend them. You're probably just imagining things or overthinking it. I hope you're right.
Hey.
Well, sorry to interrupt you two, but we have an errand to run, so we'll be taking off. Breakfast is all done anyway. I made eel and custard cream. An errand?
Oh.
I have a case I need to solve as a detective. Huh? A case?
Uh-huh.
I'll be helping out. I'm the brilliant, talented assistant to the world's cutest detective after all. Well then, we're off to investigate, so excuse us. Once we solve the case, we'll get everyone together. With those mysterious words, Kako and Ima left the cafeteria. What are they talking about? What do they mean by a case? Left behind, Nozomi and I finished the light breakfast without saying much. Then we both returned to our rooms. Wow. Even though there's only 10 days left, our team is more disjointed than ever. Well, I get why everyone feels lost. On top of being anxious about the impending attack, we were also told we'd die if we managed to survive the final battle. And no one from the satellite ever reaches out, as if we've been forsaken.
Hey!
Something really has to change soon. Free time. Oh. Rec Room. Und Nozomi ein Gift machen. Report card. History of Mankind. Party Tools Sexy Magazine. Horror Tools. Food. Soothing Items. Hm. Soothing Items. Pretty Shell. Scented Candle, Kaleidoskop. Oh, das nee, das Kaleidoskop nicht. Warte, wechsle ich Kaleidoskop mit was anderem? Wahrscheinlich. Ja, Nozomi Kirifuji.
Oh, this looks
Das
nice.
ist sehr schlecht angekommen.
But it would suit someone else better.
Well, das ist sehr schlecht angekommen, ha? Free Time. Und ich bin wahrscheinlich schon capped out, oder? Ja. Analysis brauche ich noch. Wer hat Analysis? Achso, man kann bei jedem hier das Ding anschauen. Das ist crazy. Und die Sternzeichen. Hallo, ich bin auch Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Gemini. Mhm. Okay. Egal. You know what? Rec Room. So, was machen wir? Fashionable Sick Pouch ist halt für Dings, ne? Medical Tools. Das könnte Nozomi mögen. Warte, warum mache ich das? Shit. Maybe Yugamo? Der wird es okay finden, oder? Shit. Das excites me so much.
Excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Danke. Great job, Science Free. Okay. Potion muss ich vielleicht weiter craften. Okay.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. The countdown begins. Just a bit longer until it's all over. I'm fully confident you'll pull through. But don't let your guard down now. The enemy is sure to attack us if their lives depend on it. So be sure to rest when you can. That's all, folks. Good night.
Danke. The announcement changed. Well, whatever. He's right about the end coming soon. We're so close to being done. We'll get through this, right? In the end, I spent my 19th evening at the school still plagued by a vague sense of unease. Okay. Oh, Flashback.
Huh?
Hallo?
Taki, you're awake.
Karua.
Where am I? Is this a hospital room?
Taki, you've been asleep for so long. It's already been a week.
A week?
Yeah. When the alarm went off, you went down that manhole to take cover with me. When we got out, you got startled by a dog and missed your step.
Warte, nee, das ist...
You fell down and hit your head, and you've been unconscious ever since.
Unconscious?
But thank goodness you're awake now. Welcome back, Taki.
So, it was all a dream?
Anscheinend.
All of it?
A dream?
Sorry, ich wollte nicht skippen.
Yeah. I was having the weirdest dream. Someone took me to this strange school. Not here in the complex, but up on the surface. I was forced to fight these freaky monsters.
What?
Forget about it. I'm just glad it wasn't real. Right. It was all a dream. Oh, thank goodness for that. I am so relieved it was only a dream.
Ich glaube nicht, dass es nur ein Traum war.
It's
Es tut mir
going
leid.
to be okay, Taki. I don't know what happened, but I'm always by your side. You know that, right? Just like you always protect me. I'll be sure to protect you. Taki, I love you.
Damn. Wow, das ist gemein. Day 91. Dong, ding, dong.
Good morning, troops! Rise and shine! It's day 91 of your service here at Last Defense Academy! 9 days remain until the time humanity is longed for is upon us! I hate to keep reminding you, but the fate of all of humanity rests on the shoulders of the Special Defense Unit! So work well and work together for the sake of all of mankind!
Danke, Sirey.
It was all a dream trope, huh?
Well, that wouldn't have been so bad. The stupid school and our war against invaders really was all part of a dream, then maybe. I can't be wasting my time on this nonsense. Ding dong. Nozomi? Eito? Open the door to find. Good morning, Takumi.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Eito, what's up? You haven't been coming to the cafeteria lately, are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for thinking of me. You're such a nice guy, Takumi. Really, just too nice. Huh? What's gotten into you all of a sudden? I finally figured out the answer. I've made up my mind on what to do. Oh? I was hoping we could all get together and discuss it. Will you come to the war room? I spoke to the others. Sure, we're meeting in the war room, you said? That's right. Okay then, I'll see you there. That Eito was gone. Made up his mind? It's a good opportunity to get everyone together. At least, I'd better go to the war room. Nozomi's in the cafeteria. Ich rede trotzdem mal mit ihr. Oh, Takumi, did you hear? Everyone's gathering in the war room. Yeah, Eito said he's made up his mind about what to do. Right. And we're going to need to work together to protect all of humanity and the Earth. Oh, but... What is it? Nothing, really. Yosha came to call on me. I'm a little concerned about her. I'm really just imagining things again, but more importantly, we need to hurry to the war room. Nozomi sped off toward the war room. So, let's go. Feel like it's been a while since the last time all of us were together like this. What's the matter with everybody? Something seems off. Okay, I report first. No contact from the artificial satellite, like as usual. You're reporting? Yes, I assumed any contact would come through the war room. I had Darumi stationed here for the last few days. Oh, I didn't know that. But there's no news from the masterminds. Hey, but they abandoned us because we never started killing each other. We want to hear from the people in the complex, not the mastermind. That doesn't change the fact that we've been abandoned. That's not true. There's no way they'd abandon us. I told you everyone is. Give it the rest, Nozomi. I don't want to hear it from you. Huh? Kurara, what's the matter? Hold on. May I speak briefly first? Eito raised his voice to cut through the chatter. I had a realization. I brought you all here to tell you about it. The realization? I've been thinking non-stop for the past few days. About what's in the defense room. About why the complex was evacuated. And why they haven't contacted us since. In doing so, I became aware of the terrifying possibility. What did you mean by a terrifying possibility, Eito? According to what we were told in the beginning, what's being held inside of the defense room is something to save humanity from world death, right? Indeed, that's what Nigo told us. That the Supreme Commander of the Invaders called it a weapon of despair that will destroy everything. Which one could it be? Maybe it's both. Both. The thing inside of the defense room represents hope for humanity and despair for the invaders. Could it be that it's a deadly weapon with the power to wipe out all of the invaders on Earth? Wipe it all out? Humanity intends to annihilate the invaders with that weapon to stop world death. World death will stop if we eliminate the invaders? At the very least, I think that's what humanity believes to be true. Although, I don't know why they think so. But wiping out all of the invaders would mean... Naturally, all other life on the planet will be consumed as collateral damage. That's why humanity is taking shelter on the artificial satellite. What? It's true. That would prevent humanity from dying out, but we're still here on Earth. Don't tell me they intend to sacrifice us too. Exactly. I think humanity is trying to wipe out all of the invaders, even if that means we get wiped out as well. What? We're gonna get wiped out as well? No, that can't be. Enough! You can just shut up already. Huh? But that does indeed track with what the enemy's supreme commander said. Even if we win this war, we too will die in the end. Exactly. It fits perfectly. I don't know what kind of weapon is in that room, but it probably needs time to activate. 100 days to be exact. The plan would go to waste if the invaders attacked during that time. It would probably require someone to protect it. We were the ones chosen for that purpose. You're saying we've been risking everything to defend the weapon that's going to kill us in the end? Probably the plan from the start. This mission is predicted on our deaths. We were destined to die on day 100 from the start. Going screwing around, this shit is deranged. Why do we have to die? We're not the invaders. We're humans. We're just like the people on the satellite. Oh, what about that promise that we'd go home after 100 days? Was it just a lie to make us fight? Yes, humanity has been lying to us all this time. A lie? The promise was a lie to make us fight? It's horrific, isn't it? But all this time believing we'd get to go home one day. Did everyone on the satellite agree to this? Mom, Dad, even Grandpa? That seems unfathomable to me. I think perhaps only the higher-ups know about this. As for the other residents of the Tokyo Residential Complex, they may think we're already dead. Already dead? They'd likely try to contact us if they knew we were alive, especially our loved ones. That's true. If Karua knew about such an inhumane operation, she wouldn't let it slide. So that's why no one has reached out. That must be why I haven't heard anything from Leo too. Even if he wanted you, how is the dog going to contact you? Well, forget that. That's why we weren't allowed to contact our families to stop information about this mission leaking out. Then we really are. Wait a minute. This is all speculation. There's no way it could be true. It's obviously the truth. Do you have any other explanation? We've been trying to think of reasons this whole time and we still don't know a thing. Some great hero wanna die in a place like this? Me neither. Fighting to live is one thing, but I cannot fight to die. Can't we do something? Is there really no way for us to survive? Actually, there is a way.
We surrender.
What?
Yeah.
You mean we accept the enemy's proposal? Maybe it's time to end the fighting. Just like the Supreme Commander said. There's no point in continuing a fruitless war. Not while we know we're doomed to die, no matter how hard we try. Is it really okay for us to back down? No, we can't do that. But we don't have any other real choice. I can't take it anymore. I can't keep fighting when I know that it will cost me my friends. Ito! It's not like it really matters what happens to Earth. Humanity can live just fine on the artificial satellite, right? So long as everyone can keep living there, it's not so bad if we can give up on this planet. It might not be such a drastic change for the complex to simply go from an underground shelter to an orbiting satellite. Perhaps living up there is actually surprisingly pleasant. I hate the surface anyway. It's too bright. The dim, gloomy room is better for me. That's right. What's the point in us sacrificing ourselves? We're gonna get snuffed when we win. I guess it's better to lose and live. It's all over if I die. I won't be able to kill any important targets. I believe that we must live too. There's no need to consider self-sacrifice. I want all of you to live, no matter what, because you all really matter to me. If it comes down to life and death, then I don't want to die either. I fought this time in order to protect Karua back at the residential complex. Ein Moment. Okay, but if I die here, I can't go back to her. As long as I get to see her again, I don't need it to be on Earth. Anywhere will do, really.
Everyone, we can't back down now.
Nozomi spoke with a strained voice, of it struggling to resist the gloomy atmosphere. All of this is just speculation, right? We're just imagining that there's that kind of weapon here. There's no guarantee that we're going to die. The people of the complex wouldn't do something like that. I believe in humanity, and I know humanity believes in us too.
So don't give in to this uneasiness. Don't give in to despair.
I'm scared on the attack that Supreme Commander has planned to. But if we back down now, everything we sacrifice will be for nothing. So what do we say? We all work together and defend the school. Let's keep fighting to protect mankind. I might have known. Ito, you're going to try to make us fight no matter what. Always knew that was your role in all of this. Huh? My role? In that case, I'm not backing down either. For the sake of protecting my friends. Eito, what's wrong? Eito, what do you mean? What's this about Nozomi's role? I wanted to think it was all a lie, but now it seems like it has to be the truth. Nozomi, you've been lying to us, haven't you? What? Lying? What are you talking about? I never do that. How dare you? We already know the truth about you. The truth about me? You're connected to Kamakura General Hospital. You're one of the people responsible for making us fight here. Huh? How? I was really surprised that they all knew. Wanted to know how they found out too. It's a shock. I never imagined Nozomi would be from the same hospital that I dreamed about. You've been trying to fool us, haven't you? To make us fight here. No, Don't bother with your excuses. We're forced to undergo surgery at Kamakura, right? For source of our hemoenema, the cryptoglobin stuff. Even cryptoglobin? How do we know about all this? Let's see. I can't believe they mess around with my body and transfuse this freaky power into me. And isn't it like crazy that they never knew when we might start to experience rejection symptoms? In order to observe us as their watchdog, somebody blended in with the rest of us. In other words, Nozomi, it was you. Huh? And the one who performed the transfusions was your mother, too. Unbelievable. You're one of them, aren't you, Nozomi? That's why you're trying to make us fight. Wait, I'm not some watchdog, and my mom, she... I told you, we're not interested in your excuses. How dare you lie to us like this? Kurada. Lady Nozomi, why did you deceive us? I trusted you. Wait, something's not right here. Some of your information is wrong. I never heard anything about Nozomi's mother performing transfusion on us. Or about her being inside to serve us. That's right, there's something off about this whole thing. All of this information Nozomi divulged to me alone, so why does everybody else know about it now? Did you say something, Takumi? Did you tell them? Huh? No, it wasn't me. I didn't tell anyone about it. It was supposed to be a secret between you and me. Oh, you were keeping secrets, were you? Not very nice to keep secrets from friends. But So Takumi's the reason we all know about this, huh? He must have spilled the beans to everyone. No, I didn't. Really, you have to believe me. What the hell is happening here? That whole conversation. Okay, but I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet me in my room, right? It's just the two of us here. Won't have to worry about anyone else overhearing. Happened when we were alone in my room. There's no way anybody could have known about it. If it got out to anyone, I really would have been the only one to blame. Everybody, who told you about this? How did you find out? Huh? It circulated around from a few people. Few people? But it must have started with you, Mr. Sumino. It was originally a private conversation between you and Mrs. Kirifuji, right? I told you it wasn't me. I never told anybody.
I trusted you.
Wait, I really don't know anything about...
Everyone, I'm so sorry I didn't tell you.
I'd have to explain myself for drawn up by Nozomi's words to everyone. It's true. I was affiliated with Kamakura General Hospital. My mom did work there. But I wasn't put here as a watchdog, and my mom wasn't the one who performed the transfusions on you. That's all wrong. I'm not trying to fool anybody. Please, just trust me on this one thing. How could we possibly trust you? It's too late now. Kurada. I despise liars and people who hide things from me. Especially anyone who uses those tactics to get close to people. I find it truly embarrassing from the bottom of my heart that I was ever foolish enough to be taken in by your act. I thought we were friends. I wish I didn't have to bring this up. I hate seeing us divided. I'm sure you had your reasons, Nozomi. Who cares about her freaking reasons, man? She still lied to us. I don't hate you, Nozomi, but this is beyond the pale. Everyone, leave Nozomi be. We have more important things to deal with. What really matters is what lies ahead. We need to decide what we should do next.
Aha!
You mean whether or not we're going to accept Emmy's proposal? Right, we do need to make up our minds soon. Okay, ich möchte nicht mit denen reden, das ist depressing.
Yeah!
For a decision of this magnitude, the only way to be fair is majority rule.
Ah!
As your commanding officer, I'll lead the vote. You're not our commanding officer, though. Alright, who's in favor of continuing to fight here? Before my thought jumbled up, I couldn't get myself to move fast enough. In the end, Nozomi was the only one to put her hand up. That's a liar, huh? Could have guessed that.
Aha!
And I was like, who is in favor of us getting out of here? Everybody raised their heads, including Nozomi and myself. Takumi, what about you? I want to die either. I want to find a way to live. But something about the situation is all wrong. Why does everyone know something they shouldn't possibly know, and the truth has been twisted? That's what is going on here. Takumi, are you abstaining? No, he's been seduced by Nozomi. She got close to him from the very start with that intention. Well, that was an easy decision in that case. It's safe to conclude that we'll be accepting the Supreme Commander's proposal and tailing it out of here, yes? Wait, please, let's rethink this one more time. Something isn't right here. I don't mind if you call me a liar, but I can't believe what the enemy is saying. But you can't believe what the enemy is saying. They're trying to trick you. Give it a rest, Nozomi. We're not going to fight no matter how much you insist. I don't want to die a hero's death or whatever. I just want to survive and go back home. But Nozomi, making us fight might be your duty. So maybe you yourself can't defy the order. But we've already made our decision. How about you give this up? No, I'm not like that. Suddenly Nozomi let out a pained whimper and collapsed with his heart. Nozomi, what is it? Leave her alone. It's just another act. Of course it isn't. Rushed over to Nozomi and peered into her face. I'd seen this since before, but it couldn't be. Was it rejection again? Why? Why now? I thought it was better. Come to think of it, she hasn't been looking so good the last few days. Were rejection symptoms coming back this whole time? Nozomi, are you okay? Gently offered my hand to Nozomi as she slumped up in her knees, but she ignored my hand, getting up on her own with a wobble. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great. I'll just be off to my room. With unsteady steps, she left the war room. Are just the rejection symptoms we've heard so much about. Nozomi's going to be okay, right? Isn't time to be worrying about her. We could end her like that any moment now. She could just be faking it, right? And she failed to persuade us. She's trying to get sympathy. She wouldn't do that. You guys have it all wrong. She's not some watchdog either. Everything you guys said is different from what she told me. How did you find out anyway? What do you mean it was circulating around a few people? What people? Eito, who told you about it? I heard it from Shoma. From Shoma? I heard it from Darumi. I first heard it from Tsubasa. I heard it from Takamaru, but it was going around before then too. Huh? I guess I heard it from Gaku. I don't remember though.
Yeah.
How could I heard it from Miss Magadori? I heard it from Lady Kurara. I first heard it from Yugamo. I guess I heard it from Tsubasa. Strangely, everyone had heard the story from someone different. So then we don't know who it came from. So obviously you Tuckers. You had to slip at the spread from there, right? Told you I never told anyone. But who else is it there? Who else would know about the private conversation in your room? I'm telling you, something's off. Who cares? I've heard enough about that vile girl to last a lifetime. Either way, I intend to survive this war. I couldn't bear dying in such an inexplicable, unreasonable place as this. Yeah, screw fighting for a mission that requires us to die. We're going to the artificial satellite with everyone else. Everybody has the right to live. We're humans too. Well, besides me, I'm just a bottom feeder. Takumi, you wouldn't have to worry. Nozomi's coming with us. We won't just leave her behind. I'm sure if we go to the satellite, the symptoms can be cured. We're not going to leave her to take all the blame for all this alone. We'll meet with the people who came up with this plan on the satellite and question them about why they decided on such a cruel scheme. The people who came up with it. Hey, the big Supreme Monster's going to keep its promise, right? We'll have to trust that it will. Carrying on this war will just lead to death on both sides after all. Ironic, isn't it? In the end, the only person we can bring ourselves to trust, the enemy we've been fighting all this time. That's how peace works. You lay out your hostilities on a table and decide to believe in one another. I don't remember how I got back to my room after that. By the time I realized where I was, I was already lying in bed. The discussion was a secret between me and Nozomi, so how did everyone find out? It doesn't add up. Even if we came to our conclusion together, is it really the right decision? I'm really okay with abandoning the fight at the school and running away after spending over 90 days defending this place. Either way, the decision's been made. That was the consensus. I guess that's all there is to it. Ich mute mich während des Announcements. Yep, wir hören uns gleich.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! It's your 92nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Overcome these last few days with the teamwork you've cultivated with your allies here along the way! The goal is right in front of you! A new era will begin in humanity's history, and all of you will be honored as heroes for generations to come! Okay, let's get going for the day!
Okay, C-Ray, so. Starting a new era in history would be meaningless if we died. And what does he mean about the teamwork we've cultivated? If our teamwork was that good, we wouldn't be in this mess. Where did things go wrong to land us in this situation? Free time. Nozomi ist in ihrem Zimmer. I guess ich muss ein bisschen Gym. Science. Ich muss Potions machen, falls ich noch Coins habe. Ein weiterer Use. Achso, ist ja schon Level 2. Okay. Nicht genug Materialien. Das ist okay. Well. Okay. Kann ich einfach dieselben Gifts machen für die Menschen die ganze Zeit? Kann ich jetzt nochmal eine... Snake Plushie. Takumi Standy. Iron May. Ich weiß, wer das will. It's safe to use. Man kann immer nichts schenken. Okay, good to know. So, Yugamo.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Yep, that's what I thought. Free time. Ja, ich habe irgendein Buch angefangen, ne? Und daran kann ich es auch zu Ende lesen, ne? Was war's nochmal? Was? Social Studies? Ja, was? It's in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Explanation went up by 10. Okay. Ding dong.
Troops, it's time to hit the sack. The countdown marches on. But don't let your guards down just yet. In spite of the difficulties ahead, I truly believe that you will all get through this.
Zumindest einer
For
beliebt.
now, rest up while you still can.
Close your eyes. Danke. Oh.
Come on.
Also
Don't
ist wieder
cry.
das.
If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
Oh nein. Schon wieder.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
Uh-huh.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you.
Mm-hmm.
By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
Yep.
I'll marry you someday,
Schon
Karua.
wieder.
Then you'll never have to be alone.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
Well. That's right, I made a promise. I promised to protect Karua no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karua safe, I have to keep fighting. Fight. Day 93. Yeah! I rolled upright with a shout. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare, a memory of Karua. One I'd dreamed about before. But why again? Why now?
Good morning! Hello, world! A fine morning is upon us. A morning filled with hope. It's your 93rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Now then, take your dear friends by the hand and fight for the sake of humanity's great wish. The invaders' futile attempts at raiding us only serve as opportunities to destroy them. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Keep your spirits high and protect our beloved school and human race.
Well, he can tell us to protect whatever he wants. It's already over. We're not going to fight here any longer. Our meeting with the Supreme Commander is tomorrow. Once tomorrow comes, we're going to leave the school. Fight. Stop, I can't fight anymore. It's all over. Who is it? Nozomi or later, I cautiously open the door. Approach the door and open it to find Mr. Sumino, good morning. Yes, hello. You two, what is it? Oh my, you seem low, like a thermometer melted by the sun. I suppose you're feeling guilty about the information you leaked. It's turned Miss Kirifuji into a real pariah. Is that why you're still sulking? I told you I never told anyone. So then how did the story get around?
Hey!
That's why I'm so confused, I have no idea. I don't even know how anyone found out.
Yeah!
Isn't that the nature of gossip? No one ever knows for sure where it came from. More importantly, we have something we'd like to discuss with you. Discuss? What is it? We weren't really sure who to bring this up with. We were wondering if we could trust who we could trust in a situation like this. And when the thing with Miss Kirifuji happened, we saw you shamefully waffle back and forth about it. Sorry. Oh no, seeing that actually made us feel we could trust you. If you were really the traitor, you wouldn't have let the situation beclown you so badly. Traitor? What are you talking about? The culprit, the one we've been chasing all this time. We've been investigating, trying to find out who they are. But we failed. We couldn't solve the mystery. Seriously, what are you talking about? To tell the truth, there's one little thing I didn't share with everyone about my time with the invaders. What? What a shock, right? Especially when he's the one who went around telling people not to hide things from others. You know how it goes. There are rules for me and rules for thee. So what didn't you tell us? It's about the commanders. They worship a peculiar deity. They have what we'd call a religion. A religion? Those things? Furthermore, they follow their tenets very strictly, according to these teachings. Enema or Cryptoglobin was it? Absorbing Cryptoglobin is a taboo of the highest order. Just as certain religions forbid the consumption of meat, it's super seriously forbidden. You're telling me they don't absorb Cryptoglobin? So then, who was behind those incidents?
The blackened mummy belonging to the prisoner. And the shriveled body of Hideko, too.
It can't be. You're saying that wasn't the invaders doing?
Yeah.
Precisely so. I find it's absolutely forbidden for them to absorb Cryptoglobin. In which case, the person behind it must be one of us, right? Huh? In short, there's a traitor among us. Among us? Haha, among us mentioned. Hello? Responsible for killing the prisoner Miss Shizuhara. A sickening chill ran the length of my body. I felt myself getting unsteady on my feet, as if struck by a sudden dizzy spell. That can't be a traitor. This is a fine case of homicide we have on our hands. A human has killed another human. The murder of Hiroko Shizuhara. Murder? Which means it was time for me to step in as a detective. I did some investigating, but I didn't get anywhere. I couldn't get my hands on a single clue. It's not your fault, sweet Kako. Investigating this late in the game can't amount to much. I'm still having trouble believing there's a traitor among us. Haha, among us. There's no benefit to betraying the team like this. And there's no point in crossing over to the other side when we can't even communicate with them.
Yeah.
Indeed, the culprit's motives a total mystery. Still, the truth remains that the prisoner and Hiroko were killed. As a detective, I can't turn a blind eye to that. That said, I've reached a dead end in the investigation. At this rate, the case is going to go cold. That's why we've come to you, Mr. Sumino. You've been all over the place on expedition. Any idea we could find some fresh clues? You can't just bring that kind of question on me and expect an instant answer. Sigh, nothing then. I knew you wouldn't be of any use. None at all. Rude. If you do remember anything at any time, please let us know. Don't have until tomorrow before we could get out of here. But we intend to continue the search for the culprit, even when we're on the satellite. Let us know if anything comes to mind. Sure, if I think of anything, I'll tell you guys right away. Well then, let's get going, Kako. We should keep up our investigation. Right, there's only one truth out there after all. With that, the Tsukumo twins left the room. A traitor. Someone killed a prisoner and Hiroko. Give me a break already. Nothing makes sense anymore. Honestly, the whole thing just irritates me. I couldn't even believe it, let alone wrap my head around it. Turned to my bed and tried to shut everything out. Covered my ears and closed my eyes. No idea how many hours passed like that. Ding dong. Ding dong. Hearing the doorbell stubbornly ring again and again, I finally got up. Someone else? Who is it now? Ding dong. I'm coming, just wait. I grumbled as I opened the door, and standing there was... Oh, Takumi. Eito. Sorry for being so persistent with the bell. Just a little worried about you after yesterday. Are you alright? I'm fine, just a little confused. Ach, Eito, warum bist du so ein netter... About how Nozomi's story got around. It's rather odd. How did everyone find out if you never mention it to anyone? You heard that conversation in a private room, right? Never should have gotten out in the first place, and yet... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It really is a mystery. Oh, by the way, Takumi, everyone's going to get together in the cafeteria. Will you join us? In the cafeteria? Yes, we're making our deal with the Supreme Commander tomorrow. I was hoping we could all get on the same page before then. And besides, it's going to be our last night with all of our wonderful friends here at the Academy. I know I won't be able to convince Nozomi to come, but I'd like you to be there with us. How about it? Okay, I'll go. It's our last night after all. Really? That's great news. Oh, and I'll look into that other matter myself. I'll dig around for the source of the rumors. Might end up being after we get to the artificial satellite. But I'll talk to everyone again and try to get some more details. Thanks, Eito. I'll be waiting in the cafeteria then. See you, Takumi. With a happy smile on his face, Eito took his leave. Our last night, huh? That's right. This time tomorrow, it'll all be over. I'm able to see Karua on the artificial satellite. Sitting here and dwelling on things won't do anything for me. I guess I'd better join everybody. Kann man bei Nozomi noch reinschauen? Shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission, it's just common sense. Ach. Okay. Alle außer Nozomi Kirifuji. By the time I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already... Okay, here's to the end of being stuck here. Cheers! Fully in the mood to celebrate. Alright, who's ready to order next? I'll have a freshly squeezed orange juice. I'd like fresh carpaccio, straight from the abattoir. Understood, I'll bring them out at once. Huh? How are you going to eat get me fresh meat? But man, think about how tomorrow's gonna be the end. It's bringing me down a little. I fully respect all of you so much. You did great to manage spending all of this time with a stinking human refuse like me. You're not going to change even at the very end, huh? Well, I didn't expect otherwise. Things feel rather lively. Takumi, I'm glad you came. Looks like you're all having fun. Yes, we're finally going to be free from all the fighting. We never wanted this in the first place. So I suppose it's like a weight has been lifted. I thought we'd have to wait until day 100 to feel this way, but who could ever have guessed things would end up like this? Oh my, this isn't Sir Takumi. Oh, the gash for you, sir. Kyoshka, I really wrong. Oh no, I'm so bad to judge. Come a little closer to me and see for yourself. Stop, how are you even tipsy right now? The carbonated beverages got to her. Apparently she's never tried them before. And this is what happened when she did. I'm getting so hot. Sir Takumi, please undress me. No. Fine. I know the whole Holy Jumanji sword will do. Hey, Holy Jumanji sword. Why don't you take that scabbard off you? Who let the drunk girl have a sword? Everybody look. Angel eggs everywhere. The room is filled to the brim with colorful eggs. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now you know if they hatch a bunch of angels will be born. And those angels, they'll eat them all up. My stupid family, my stupid friends, my stupid teachers. Yo! Naomi said she wanted to feel good tonight, so I gave her some of the white powder I really like. She snorted it and now she's all messed up. White powder? Oh yeah, pixie sticks, the sweet and sour kinds. A little lick always gets me hyper.
Hey!
And she snorted it and ended up like this. I told her you're supposed to lick the powder. Maybe it's a placebo effect? When the angel says they'll eat my dad for me on a Sunday afternoon. Then goes to see the horse race on Sunday afternoons and beats me when he loses his bets. I hate Sundays and dad and horses. The angels are gonna eat them all for me. Yo, please hatch through my beautiful angels. Anyway, I should probably just leave her be. Hey, if we're done fighting here, are we gonna have to give up our infusers? It felt good as hell in this form with him. What's not so good about it? I'm all over that man. We should get our trip to Globe and drained when we were on satellite. I'm scared of getting rejection symptoms. Yeah, we'll all go back to our regular lives. I'll be going back to living among the upper classes. I'm done being in the zoo with all you filthy peasants. I'll never return to a life befitting of a and I return to a life befitting of a living piece of trash. I never speak a word to anyone ever. For the love of murder, I guess I'm going to have to help the family business again, even though I have no interest in killing without love. They're already talking about when they'll get back home. Aren't they worried that the deal we have to make tomorrow? We're negotiating with an invader. Who knows what could happen? It's highly possible it's a trap meant to deceive us. Aren't you wondering if they're worried about tomorrow? Huh? I think everyone's trying not to concern themselves about it. Precisely because they're worried. Precisely because they're worried? They can't help being anxious, but they're trying not to dwell on it. If they pay it too much mind, it will overwhelm them. Is that really okay? Aren't they just avoiding facing the issue? This is our only choice for survival. All we need to do is accept the offer. So even if we are avoiding the issue, we have to move forward all the same, right? That's the only choice we have now. The only choice, huh? Maybe that's true. If we want to survive, we just have to trust the enemy's offer. I don't think we have to worry. This is a win for the invaders' side too. They can also achieve their goals without fighting. Obviously, that's better for them. The Supreme's commander said the same thing, that they all want to avoid fruitless fighting. But is that how they really feel? Do invaders really have those kinds of thoughts and emotions? If I brought that up, we might end up going down a rabbit hole. Oh. Suddenly Ato cried out as he looked towards the entrance to the cafeteria. I looked back, and standing there was... Nozomi. Nozomi, are you okay? Are you rejecting symptoms?
Better?
She replied plainly and then turned to everyone else in the cafeteria. Everyone, are you really okay with this? Huh? What do you mean? You really gonna accept the invaders' offer? You won't let this go, will you? We told you our decision, and try all you want to persuade us. It won't work. We're not fighting anymore. We've chosen life. We don't want to die here. You're not gonna change our minds. You got that? Go back to your room and get some sleep. We've got nothing to say to you. Gaku! I see. If that's your choice, then that's fine. You're agreeing with our decision? I agree or not, it's not my place to say anything if your minds are all made up. I just wanted to ask one last time. If it's your decision, I won't try to stop you. If you think you should trust in your decision, I'll be here praying that it all goes well for you. Here? You mean you're not coming? Wait, don't tell me you're going to try and fight alone. Don't worry, I won't get in the way of your negotiations. I won't lay a finger on the enemy until all of you are on your way to the satellite. I won't risk messing this up for you. That's insane. That's totally reckless. Trying to fight them by yourself would just be marching to your own death. Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Huh? This isn't something anyone made me do. It's something I decided to do on my own. I'll continue to believe in humanity until the very end. In order to protect mankind, I'll stay here and fight. After announcing this in a hoarse voice, Nozomi staggered unsteadily out of the cafeteria. Nozomi. I couldn't stop her, I just stared at her back as she left. She's still gonna stay here. What the hell she's thinking? There's no way she can prove Frona or she's doomed to die. So what do we do? Should we just leave her be? Doesn't matter. If she says she wants to stay, there's nothing we can do. Hey, everything's fine. Totally perfectly cool. But the angels hatch, they'll eat everybody anyway. Holy Jumanji souls, don't be shy. Show me how proudly you stand. Stand proud, you're strong. You two, be quiet. I'll try to talk to her later. I don't know if she'll listen, but I'll do what I can. Is that alright with you, Takumi? Yeah, if you don't mind. I doubt she'll listen to me anymore anyway. Right. From the looks of it, it'll be hard for anyone to persuade her to come with us. She wants us to press forward and trust her decision. So what am I supposed to do? Can I really leave things like this? I'm prepared to abandon those Middle East and leave this place. I won't survive if I don't. I won't be able to see Karua again. I fought so hard to see Karua again. Takumi, are you okay? Sorry, I'm going to head to my room early. Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. That I left the cafeteria alone. Shit. Das ist scheiße, was jetzt passiert wird. Oh, man. What's the right thing to do? What's the wrong thing to do? Do we run away so we can keep living? Or do we keep fighting for something, even if it means we die? Looks like everyone else has reached their own answer, Nozomi included. But I'm still as lost as ever, unable to figure out what it is I should do. And my time will be up tomorrow. What should I do? Without ever finding an answer, I continued to turn the same thoughts over and over in my head. Until eventually I fall asleep. Oh nine! It's the decision day! Oh my god! Ugh. I woke up upon sensing a strange presence. Der Geist! It wasn't the first time I felt it way, so somehow I just knew. He was here.
You again. I figured as much. What is it? Do you have something you want to say to me? Now's your last chance. By this time tomorrow, I won't be here anymore.
Er redet wieder, aber es kommt nichts an. Figures, I still can't hear him. I don't know what he's saying. He can't do things like last time.
What exactly are you anyway? Are you really not an invader? That's why you helped me. So, what are you?
Ah.
What are you going to do after I've left this place tomorrow? Are you going to stay here?
In the end, I never found out who he was. He's been trying this whole time to say something, but I was never able to hear him. If I'd been able to hear what he said, would it have changed anything? I fell back into my bed and went back to sleep. Oh, day 17, day 94, es ist soweit. Oh man.
A fine morning is upon us. It's your 94th day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy.
Hydration
The
check.
end of your school days is so close. But don't lose focus just yet. We don't know when those vile invaders will attack. But no matter what obstacles lay in your way, if you join hands with your comrades, you can surmount any challenge. Now then, keep your spirits up.
Ah, sorry, das wollte ich nicht skippen. We can overcome them if we join hands, huh? Considering our situations, those words are practically mocking us. As of today, it's over. Obstacles and all. Day 94. It's been 7 days since we promised to speak with the Supreme Commander. But what happens now? It said it would come alone, but... Yep. The alarm, is it already here?
Intruder alert.
Yep.
Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
That thing is going to keep its promise, right? If not, no, I'm not going to get anywhere by confusing myself. I better hurry myself to the war room for now. Ich kann doch den teleportieren, ja. Jeder ist außer Nozomi. When I arrived at the room, everyone was already there. An alarm. It must be that thing, right? It's here, isn't it? I wonder if it's alone, like it promised. If it's trying to fuck us over, we'll make it pay. Has anyone see it yet? No, it's not on the monitor yet. Miss Kawana, say something as soon as you see anything. Are you ordering me around now? Of course, there's no sign of Nozomi. Eito said he tried to talk to her. I wonder how that turned out. If I'm going to ask, I'd better make it quick. Eito, did you manage to convince Nozomi? About that, she won't listen to me at all. Change this, she's going to stay behind on her own. I should have known. I don't know what to do either. The only thing left to do is wait and hope she has the last minute change of heart. But the last minute is already here. She really plan on staying behind? What does she think she can do all on her own? Not to mention she's unwell because of her rejection symptoms. Because her rejection symptoms are acting up. I guess I'm going to have to find a way to bring her with us, even if it has to be against her will. Oh, everyone, look! Beth had been watching the monitor closely when she suddenly called out. There, in the schoolyard! She fiddled with the controls as she spoke, and the camera on the monitor slowly zoomed in.
There it is. The Supreme Commander.
Yep.
It really did come alone.
It had such an imposing stride, it was hard to believe it was a lone agent walking into enemy territory. I couldn't help but stare at it as it walked straight ahead. It absolutely radiated confidence. Looks like it didn't bring any backup. It seriously did come all by itself. Just like it promised. It would have been very bad for us if it had lied. So what do we do now? Just die? We go out and speak with it. Ima, you handle interpret.
Hey!
Yes, ma'am. We should go into our class armor, right? It never hurts to be cautious. Indeed, let's do that. Well. Mach ich den letzten Screenshot? Ah, was heißt letzten? Ah, ich liebe diese blaue Flamme immer noch. Ich hätte auch gerne eine blaue Flamme in meiner Brust. Weil das sind, glaube ich, die meisten Menschen, die wir jemals bekommen haben. Nee, das stimmt nicht. Waren doch genauso viele mit dem einmal mit Nozomi. Ah, nee, das war ohne die Twins. Oh, warte, jetzt ist es. Even after seeing us descend to the schoolyard, the Supreme Commander perfectly maintained its stride. It kept walking straight towards us. Weirdly though, it didn't seem murderous or hostile. It walked to us in a frighteningly natural way, staring at us intently the whole time. Seeing it like that, we were too tense to utter a single word. All we could do was stare. Then it came to a stop, a few feet in front of us. With a calm, clear voice, it started gently speaking to us. Hey, what did it say? Ima, if you would.
Yeah.
Roger, well, no need to be so stiff. I have no intention of fighting you. Is that true? Does really not want to fight us? I suppose I need to gain your trust to start. With that, the Supreme Commander brought its hand to its mask. Huh? And revealed that what was underneath. This is the true face of the strongest and greatest warrior? Wow, she's a real hottie. I have way more money than her. Money has nothing to do with it. But why? What does she hope to accomplish us by showing her face? To us warriors, removing our masks and showing our real face is a display of the utmost respect. Also represents surrender. Surrender? So it's like when a dog rolls over and shows its belly. This reminds me of when the prisoner was begging us to spare her life. She took off her mask in front of us too, right? That's what that meant. Well, what is your choice? Before that, allow us to confirm one thing. We give you what's in the defense room. You really won't attack us, right? When Ima clumsily translated his words into the Supreme Commander, serene smile spread across her face. I will not attack you. Attacking someone who has seen your face is a great sin against the teachings of God. The teachings of God?
Yeah.
For us, God is absolute. Disobeying God's teachings will never be permissible. The act of showing you my face is one that carries great meaning to us. Like I said before, the commanders have their own religion, and they're all pretty devout. They value God and God's teaching above all else. They have very strict tenets. They wear masks for religious reasons too. I heard all about it while I was captured. For someone like that to show their face to us must really mean they won't attack her anymore. That means we can trust her, right? Absolutely. The invaders' reverence for God is the real deal. Speaking of strict tenets. Hemo Anima or Cryptoglobin, was it? Anyway, absorbing the power is considered a taboo of the highest order. Just as certain religions forbid the consumption of meat, it's super seriously forbidden. Ima said the same thing about absorbing Cryptoglobin. Then, who really did that to Hiroko and the prisoner? I will keep my promise no matter what. I brought what you need as well. The Supreme Commander produced a remote control-like object from her pocket and used it on something. The very next moment. What the? The same something flew in low with a roar, descending before us.
Damn, dude!
It's a rocket! Do we get to ride it?
Damn.
Pine warase ne dukufase foku barabe swedu nedu.
Ich mag, dass sie einfach redet wie Sims Characters.
This is a means of transport to get you to the artificial satellite. It's been specially treated to make it impervious to the undying flames. I wrote it to fly over the wall of fire myself.
Das ist verrückt.
Wadu jufu shudu marapiduk.
It took a lot of effort to build, but it should be enough to get you to the satellite.
Huh. Now we take this. Will we be able to go home? We won't have to die. Now then, give me what's inside the defense room. The thing you've been unknowingly protecting is an object of great danger.
Yeah.
It's a fearsome weapon that will destroy the entirety of this world. Destroy this entire world, just as we thought.
Yeah.
Even if you successfully defended it, in the end, you two would be killed by that same weapon. You had no idea about that, did you? You were deceived. Let us admit, you're right, we were fooled. I'm at a loss for words. Bastard, they never gave a shit about any of us. It's not too late, there's still time. Let go of that weapon and leave this place without putting up any resistance. All of us will survive. We'll end this without having any more meaningless battles. Please. It's our final peaceful solution. Final peaceful solution? Everything she's saying is completely right. Right, nobody here wants any reckless fighting. I do not wish to fight you any longer. I don't wish for war. I just want to stop that weapon and protect this world. Protect this world. Wait, isn't something off? Invader's goal is to advance world death, isn't it? They're trying to help the world kill itself. They want to destroy it, not protect it. Maybe Ima mistranslated. Hey, you're shaking my confidence. This is my first time working as an interpreter. There's bound to be some errors. Let's not get stuck on the minute details. I don't think they're that minute. Maybe our assumption that the invaders were trying to advance world death was wrong from the start. Nozomi was there when we came up with that. She was probably trying to mislead us. You know, further motivating us to fight. Nozomi wouldn't do something like that. Either way, it doesn't seem like the Supreme Commander wants to fight. That part must be true at least. She will read her true face too. It seems like they never disobeyed her god. Just now that we're speaking directly to her, my impressions completely changed from what it was in the beginning. Tyrio said the invaders were simple monsters. Now we know that ain't the case. Everything we knew, I knew we could understand each other if we just talked. Everyone just wants peace. And what is their goal? Who even cares, man? Let's just blow this popsicle stand already. I'm so done with this. I got dragged against my will and forced to fight. I'm sick of it all. This is really okay? Can we really give up on Earth? Who even cares about Earth anymore? Do you see any humans around besides us? I don't care where I live, as long as it means I get to stay alive. All lives are what really matters here. I know I'm no more than a chewed up piece of gum beneath everyone's heels, but I believe that your lives are worth something. As a warrior, I don't place too much value on my life, but Holy Jumanji thought she really wants to live on. Ima, tell her we've decided. Tell her we're gonna take her offer. We'll give her whatever's in the defense room. We'll give her the planet, just so long as she lets us use the rocket in exchange. Roger that. Ima immediately communicated this to the Supreme Commander, who nodded with a kind smile. Great, then we have a deal. You've made the right choice. Right choice? Are we really doing the right thing? I don't know, but it's out of my hands now. At the very least, I need to find a way to bring Nozomi with us. You control the rocket with this machine. Use it as you wish. With that, she threw the remote-like object in her hand over to us. Hey man, this thing, is it really gonna fly? Worst case scenario, even if we botch the launch, we shouldn't die so long as we're in our class armor. It's such a quick and easy solution. Why do all the killing game stories have such weak endings? Who cares if the ending's exciting or not? We're going to live. I won't entertain the idea of a bad ending even if we die. No matter what anyone else says, we're going to get our happy ending. That's right, let us leave at once. We don't have any more business here. This is it, our school days here are over. It does make me feel a little guilty. It's not our fault, the people who made us fight are to blame. When we get to the satellite, we have to find them and make them explain why they did this to us. I'm sure we'll be fine as long as we're together. We'll make it work somehow. Well then, all aboard the rocket. My first time riding one of these. I'm kinda nervous. Well, ich glaub, das war's wohl mit der Last Defense Academy, huh? We'll leave you behind if we dawdle. Are you going to walk there, pauper? We all had different expressions and mixed emotions. All the same, everyone boarded the rocket the Supreme Commander had prepared for us. Come on, Takumi, let's go. I watched Ato's back as he boarded the rocket, but I was stuck, immobilized. Mr. Tsumino, what's the matter? Everyone's waiting. She rode to the spot. I called her to my friends. Wait, I can't go like this. I need to get Nozomi. But then the rocket started up. Huh?
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 What the? I didn't do anything. It closed on its own.
Oh my! What's happening? Is it some type of specter?
Okay, everyone be cool. I'll use my class weapon to... Huh? What the heck? My class weapon isn't coming out!
Damn! Same with mine!
No way. Are hemo animals being suppressed?
Could this rocket be like the cages in the courtyard?
It can't be. We were tricked.
What's happening, you guys?
Well, nein! Lass ihn mal in Ruhe. Leave him alone. Okay, ich würde sagen, ich beende die Folge hier. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal, wenn wir wissen, was zur Hölle passiert. Und ciao, das an Kira. Ciao.